Hi students and friends, welcome to the channel Learn and Teach by Sarayas. This will be the last chemistry worksheet which will help them to excel in the final exam 2023. So I'm reading the question from this worksheet. Question number 1, zinc reacts with aqueous nickel to nitrate. This is the reaction equation. ZnS plus NiNO3 whole twice aqueous gives ZnNO3 whole twice aqueous plus NiS. Number 1, by referring to the equation, explain why this is a redox reaction. Include both oxidation numbers and loss and gain of electrons in your answer. So we know that if there's no sign on the element, so we'll straight away write 0. So we have 0 on ZnS, and on the product side, we have 0 on the Ni nickel S. What about NiNO3 whole twice aqueous? If you want, you can work out the charge on Ni by doing this. We have Ni, we have NO3. We know the charge on NO3, it's -1. Now I want to calculate the charge on nickel. I will write X. The overall charge is 0. So I will write 0. How many atoms of nickel are there? There's only one. So I will write X plus there are 2 polyatomic ions of NO3. So I will multiply 2 by -1. So the equation becomes X minus 2 is equal to 0. X minus 2 plus 2 is equal to 0 plus 2. So the charge on nickel is +2. The other way of finding the charge on nickel is from the name. You see the Roman number? It's 2. So it means the charge on nickel is +2. Now I'm showing the charge on nitrate ion also, -1. What about the charge on Zn in ZnNO3 whole twice? Again, it's very easy. You know the charge on nitrate, you can work out the charge on Zn, which will be +2. Again, I'm showing the charge on NO3. So the charge on NO3 is unchanged. Only the charge of Zn and Ni are changing. This charge or number is also known as oxidation number or oxidation state. For Zn, it's converting from 0 to +2. For nickel, it's converting +2 to 0. So I will write reduction because gain of electrons and decrease in oxidation state or number. That is NiNO3 to Ni. We have +2 to 0. Now we have oxidation because loss of electron and increase in oxidation state or number. That is Zn2 Zn NO3 fold twice. You write 0, 2 plus 2. Part 2. Construct the ionic equation for this reaction. I am writing the reaction equation for your convenience. Zn plus Ni NO3 fold twice. I'm writing the state symbols also. Zn NO3 fold twice. Aqueous plus NiS. Remember, only aqueous will be opened. Solid state will remain unchanged. So for NiNO3, I will write Ni plus 2 aqueous plus 2NO3 minus aqueous gives Zn plus 2 aqueous plus 2NO3 minus aqueous. Here I will write ZnS on the reactant side plus on the product side we have NiS. Now see the common ions, common or spectator ions. We have two common ions. Both the nitrate ions on reactant side and product side are common, so we'll cut out these. So the final equation will be ZnS plus Ni plus 2 aqueous gives Zn plus 2 aqueous plus NiS. Number 2, consider the following reactions. Explain which reactant is reduced and oxidized. Here's the reaction. Cl2 plus 2NaI gives I2 plus 2NaCl. Now write down the charges. This will help you in finding out which reactant is reduced and oxidized. Remember, the charge on the element will be 0, so I will write 0 on Cl2 and 0 on I2. What about NaI and NaCl? Na is the metal and I is a non-metal. Na belongs to group 1, I belongs to group 7. So Na will definitely carry +1 and group 7 will carry -1. So it's very easy to predict. You write +1, -1 for NaI. Similarly, for NaCl, you will write +1, -1. Now it's easy to predict the change, that is reduction and oxidation. So we will write Cl2 is reduced. Cl2 is reduced to NaCl because gain of electron, Cl has gained an electron, or you can write decrease in oxidation state or number, that is 0 to -1. NaI is oxidized. NaI is oxidized to I2 because loss of electron or increase in oxidation state or number. That is, initially the number was -1 and now it's changed to 0. So oxidation state has increased. Last question. Number 3, suppose you want to make salt, magnesium sulfate from magnesium oxide and sulfuric acid. List down all the steps involved. Construct the chemical reaction equation also. First of all, I'm writing the chemical reaction equation. This is the reaction between metal oxide and acid. Whenever you react metal oxide and acid, you will get salt and water. The formula for magnesium oxide will be MgO. Recall the valency concept. I'm not going to show you how you're going to deduce this formula. The formula for sulfuric acid is H2SO4. One of the product is water, so I will write H2O. The other product is magnesium sulfate. Magnesium belongs to group 2. So charge of magnesium is +2. Sulfate carries -2. Ignore their charges. Both the numbers are same. They will be cancelled out. 1. These subscripts will be exchanged. 1 MgSO4. MgSO4. This will be the final reaction equation. Now, what about the steps? The steps involve for the reaction between metal oxide and acid. So you can write add excess magnesium oxide to sulfuric acid. Filter the solution. Wash the residue with distilled water. Next step. Now we have the filtrate. Evaporate the filtrate. Avoid overheating, because usually during the reaction of metal oxide and acid, we get water of crystallization. Water of crystallization means when water is a part of the salt. So you may have MgSO4.XH2O as the final salt. So in the end, you will write crystallize. Crystallize or cool. This will be all. You can't write dry. If you want, you can write only dry in air. Don't write dry in oven. The reason is that the salt will lose water of crystallization. Dry in air. This will be your final step. Thanks for watching. Press like and share my videos. Give comments. For more videos, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon.